you know, when you told me this was a Hera episode, I was kind of like, oh great, Hera, can't wait.
Hera's awesome.
I know, but like, out of all the crew that goes, I think she's actually my least favorite.
No.
Like, honestly, I think she's my least favorite. Like, not, and I'm not saying a lot, like, she's fine.
I like the whole crew, actually, like...
Yeah, I like them all, but like...
There's not one that I can say I don't like.
No, I don't not like Hera, but like, individually, she's the least interesting to me. I mean,
she's probably more interesting because I'm currently reading Lords of the Sith.
Oh, okay.
Where Chom Syndulla, her dad, is the main character.
Okay.
And like he's hunting down Darth Vader and the Emperor and all that.
Chom Syndulla wasn't the one guy from the Clone Wars, was
Yes,
it?
he was.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Hera's in the Clone Wars too, but she's a little kid.
When you said that name, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why it sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, she was in the Clone Wars when she was a kid. She was tiny.
Yeah, she said that.
Yeah.
Okay, because like
she was in an actual episode with her dad.
Okay, I'll have to go back to that anyway.
So she's interesting to me.
Yeah. I mean, individually, like, she's the least... Like, she's not a bad character, just like...
I mean, Sabine would be if she wasn't Mandalorian, but because she's Mandalorian, she's...
Sabine kind of feels because she has a like, artistic, like, rebel kind of thing going on for her.
But then I would say, like, Zeb, but then I'm like, no, because Zeb has that whole backstory of, like, he's the last of his people, and I'm like...
And he's the cool...
Damn it, I might just, like, really like all of them.
I do like all of them, it's like...
And then I would be like, okay, maybe Chopper, but, like, Chopper's awesome.
And
I'm like, God damn it, I love every character on this show.
This episode is Wings of the Master.
We looked it up this time.
Yeah, we actually
know the name.
Last night I was like, okay, Connor, look up this fucking episode title.
It's Wings of the Master.
Wings of the Master. And this episode,
They're trying to smuggle food onto a planet where everybody's
because some planet is like, the Empire shut off their supplies, so they have to smuggle food into there. And then Rex tells them, hey, there's this other planet where there's this...
Well, they try to smuggle in, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, it's because they need a better ship. So Rex is like, there's this guy, he has a better ship, go there. So, Hera, Sabine, and...
What other explanation do you need?
Whatever, this is Rebels, who cares? So...
Lots of people care about Rebels.
So, Zeb, Sabine, and Hera, go to this other planet.
You almost slapped me in the face.
I don't care. Shut up. This is Star Wars.
I'll just be over here.
So they go to this other planet. Fine, I can do it myself. Who cares?
It's lonely over there.
There must always be two.
Always two there are.
Whatever. Shut up. Go back over. You pissed me off again. So they go to this other planet and they meet up with this Mon Calamari guy who is like, oh yeah, I'm crazy, and. He also has a beard, but it's like
gray. No, I have to come back because now you fucked up.
It's like gray scales, but I thought it was an actual beard at first, and I'm like, they can't give fish hair, that's weird. So, he starts telling them about like this new ship he made.
He shows them the ship.
It's a B-Wing.
The first B-Wing.
The first B-Wing.
And it's red.
And he's like, oh yeah, this is a good ship.
A good ship.
Let me stop that, it's scary. So then Hera decides, hey, let's take it out for a test flight. And then he's like, okay, yeah, by the way, I've never tested this before, so,
And it takes off.
Alright, good luck! And then she starts falling, and then Zeb and Sabine are like...
And it's like,
no! And then it starts flying up, and then she starts flying around, and then she's like...
And it's like, I now have a new appreciation for the B-Wings.
Yeah, because...
They're cool as shit.
Because this thing has, like... It has like 4 points on it, and each one of the points has like a laser on it, and they can combine together to form like this big laser.
Like a big fucking like Death Star laser that doesn't blow up planets.
No,
it
like,
blows up
rocks.
Blows up rocks.
So
and like the cockpit rotates, but like the wings also like rotate around the cockpit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't know they could do that. That's cool.
Yeah, and but then they're like, oh, we're on this planet now, and like people don't get off of this planet.
Yeah, because it has an atmosphere that shuts off all the power of your ship.
Yeah, so
like they just fall onto the planet.
Yeah, so
they don't fly down; they fall in style.
So
to quote Buzz Lightyear,
they can't get out, and then meanwhile,
or Woody, whichever one said it first. I don't know. I think Woody said it.
Yeah, it was Woody that said it first. Anyway, so back up in space, on the Ghost, Kanan's like, we have to go to this planet to get supplies. We can't wait forever. And Ezra's like, God, Kanan, why are you so... God.
Why did your Kanan emo Danny's X-Men?
You mean Ezra?
Yes.
I don't know, just because Ezra's... I don't know. We don't get many, like, team characters and things that we review. So, like, I don't get a chance to do, like...
So they all just become angsty emo Dan Auden?
Ezra does. Because Ezra's angsty, his parents are dead. You can't have dead parents and not be angsty. I mean, look at Spider-Man, look at Batman. I'm not wrong. Anyway, so then they're like, we can't...
I mean, you are, but whatever, I'll let it slide.
We can't wait much longer, we gotta go deliver supplies. So back on the Death Planet, oh yeah, and the Empire apparently, like, deliberately shut off supplies to this planet so they could draw out the rebels. They
got like 3 Star Destroyers.
Yeah, because Callus is like, they can't help, you know, not saving people, and I'm like, you're very evil.
Yeah,
so,
Callus is like getting really like...
Callus is like getting like,
awesome.
He's getting like obviously like, I'm the bad guy.
Like, he's very obviously evil
He's
at this
being
point.
evil just for the sake of evil.
He's like Tarkin 2.0 at this point. It's like, Jesus.
I guess after he witnessed, like, Tarkin fucking have the Inquisitor kill those 2 guys, like, I guess he's kind of like, I think I need to step up my evil.
Yeah.
So maybe I need to be like, maybe I need to, you know, check your privilege or whatever.
And he's very, like, nonchalant about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Just like, I know this is really evil, but you know what? It's whatever.
You see the side?
Like,
obviously that man does not give a shit what people think.
You just, like, spit out your mouth. That was gross. Anyway, but then, like, and, like, just the way he talks to the one Inquisitor where he's like, you're fucking hokey religion. Nah, fuck you.
Do not try to tempt me with your sorcerous ways.
Yeah.
So anyway, back on the Death Planet, they're like, oh shit, we can't get out of here. But then crazy Akbar guy is like, oh yeah, but I had my droid installed in warp drive on your ship. And Hera's like, you beautiful bastard, I can kiss you. She doesn't actually say that, but basically that's what she said. So then they managed to get out of there with the B-Wing, and then right as the rebels are getting to the other planet with the Star Destroyers there,
Getting the shit kicked out.
they're getting the shit kicked out of them, and
then boom,
BAM! The B-Wing shows up and just fucking shoots down a Star Destroyer.
Destroys
Actually
a
shoots
Star Destroyer.
this B-Wing that's like about like maybe like a tenth of the size of the Star Destroyer, if that.
Yeah.
Blows up the Star Destroyer.
And
at this point, Callus is like, that's impossible. And it was so fucking
Now, okay,
satisfying.
correct me if I'm wrong. No other B-Wing has that ability, right?
No other. I don't think so.
Because I'm
anyway.
like, if the rebels all had B-Wings that could all do that, what's the problem?
I assume it's very hard to manufacture multiples like that, so...
I would assume it's just the one that can do that.
I assume it's just the prototype. But
that means, like, for whatever reason, the prototype is 1,000 times better than the actual ship.
So, the rebels win the day, and they run off. The Empire's, like, licking their wounds and shit like that, and then they bring...
That was them licking their wounds.
Don't do that, it's weird. So then, They bring the crazy Mon Calamari guy on board, and they're like, oh, we're gonna make you the head of this project to make all these B-Wings. He's like, well, hot damn, I gotta go get my droid wife. He's even the kind of guy that would marry that little astromech droid he had with him. That seriously looks like this like R2-D2 toy I had that was like really fucking dusty and shit from the 70s.
No.
Anyway, so then the space Chinese guy.
In the 70s? How did you get a toy from the 70s?
My dad had it. He gave it to me.
Oh.
He was alive in the 70s.
Okay.
So or was I don't know. So then
Do you still have it?
I think so.
Okay.
Not on me.
If you didn't, you'd be a dick, because,
No,
your dad gave it to you, and that seems important.
I still have it.
Okay, then
It's not like my dad's dead or anything. It's not like I'm some angsty
As
teen.
far as you know, when was the last time you talked to him?
Fucking last night.
Well, he could have died this morning, and you would not have known about it.
Daddy? Anyway, so, then Space Chinese Commander guy, is like, you showed great courage out there, Hera. That's why we're promoting you to the leader of this squadron. And she's like, what? Really? Me? Okay, why not? And episode ends. Pros.
That B-Wing.
Hera fucking kicked ass. Like, this is kind of why I like Hera more now, because, like, she's shown she can be a badass.
Yeah.
Or, like, in previous episodes, she's just kind of like the pilot.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't a bad thing. Like, there are plenty of, like, great pilot characters, like, Wash from Firefly comes to mind. But, like, this episode really gave her more, like, to do and stuff like that, which I really appreciated.
She talks about her past with, like, her dad.
Yeah. So when I heard that, like, they were doing, a Hera episode, I was like, okay, sure. Hera. But now I'm like, oh, okay, this episode wasn't actually half bad.
Yeah. That B-Wing is awesome. I think I said that.
The B-Wing is awesome. I think
like, just that one particular B-Wing is awesome. The other one's fucking, but like, that one's cool.
I think the design for B-Wings are kind of cool.
Yeah.
They kind of
like that one has the laser thing.
They kind of look like the weird, like, dark elf ships from Thor 2.
Yeah.
Or...
Also, why are they called B-Wings?
Good question. I don't know.
They should be called, like, T-Wings.
Like, at least X-Wings look like X's,
like,
Y-Wings look like Y's.
X's, Y-Wings look like Y's.
B-Wings don't look like B's.
A-Wings kind of look like A's.
B-Wings
look like T's. They should be called T-Wings.
I mean, I'd have to look at it, like, really closely, like,
but that's just me being nitpicky, anyway.
I don't know what else we got to propose. We're just gonna talk about the B-Wing for the rest of this fucking episode.
Well, that's kind of the focus of the episode. It's awesome.
The B-Wing's awesome. Moving on the cons. Same thing with last week. I didn't feel like a lot happened here.
I feel like this episode was like 10 minutes long.
Yeah, like, I think it's mainly because not a lot, like, they kind of spread it out.
Yeah.
So, like, not a lot really happened.
Yeah.
Like, which was kind of the same thing with last week, too. Where, like, not a lot really happened.
Well, last week I felt like more happened.
Well, yeah, last week more happened, but like,
Ezra,
yeah.
And but it did feel more like, oh, let's just throw Hondo in here.
Yeah. This episode, it's kind of fillery, but except for like the B-Wing, it's kind of like a filler episode.
Yeah, and I like that they go into like about Hera and stuff because
yeah.
I like Hera as a character.
Yeah.
And it was a cool like character building episode, but like ultimately like
it doesn't really accomplish.
I don't know why Zeb and Sabine needed to be there.
Because we can't have an entire episode. Because the writers realized we can't have an entire episode that's just Hera. They realized we're gonna have other characters here too.
Like seriously, why are Sabine and Zeb there? They don't need to be.
Well, Zeb is there for muscle to intimidate, and
which she only does one time. It doesn't have to.
And Sabine is there because I don't know. Because the writers really like Sabine. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I mean,
I guess they couldn't really contribute to what Ezra and Kanan were doing either.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter where they went, but I don't know why they had to particularly go there. I don't know.
Whatever.
I'm just nitpicking at this point.
Whatever. Also, Ahsoka's like nowhere in this episode.
Well, Ahsoka's been nowhere in the last like 3 episodes.
That's true.
I think we can stop complaining about it at this
she
point.
Was in the... She was in the Rex episode.
Yeah, for 2 seconds, and they hugged.
Also, Rex is in this episode for like 2 seconds, but like... Whatever. You know, glad you're using them to your full potential.
I want the Inquisitors back now.
I do too.
Because like now that we've had an episode with them, it's like that's all I want.
Yeah, after 2 episodes of like fucking nothing happening, I want something.
I mean, I get this season they're like doubling the amount of episodes they're doing because the first season they only had 12. This one they have like 22, I think. So I mean, I guess it would make sense that they have more filler. I feel like the second half of the season is going to get more dark and more like if you guys want to do like maybe and I get like this is kind of like what they have to do because they're just like, oh, we're working with the rebels now, but like I want more Inquisitors.
If they want to do like double the episode, do what Doctor Who's doing. Do a lot of 2-parters because like
I don't know.
Because I'm not saying like as many as Doctor Who is doing, but like
because Doctor Who, there's 1 episode that isn't a filler this season.
2.
That isn't a 2-parter.
There's 2 this season.
Oh. There's 2 not 2-parter episodes. Why don't we just make that a 2-parter? Let's take the 2 single episodes and just put them together and get a 2-parter. This isn't about Doctor Who. This is Star Wars.
Anyway, but no, I'm saying like kind of what the Clone Wars did, where like occasionally they'd have like a few episodes that were like in an arc together, where like you'd be on the same planet for a few episodes and it'd be all like one big story.
Clone Wars also had a lot of those episodes that were just like one secluded episode thing, which I think is what's kind of happening.
Yeah, but like if you want to do like I was just kind of doing more like 2-parters just so like you can have like bigger stories. Yeah. So that it seems like
I also feel like it's just because we were spoiled with Siege of Lothal.
Yeah.
Because Siege of Lothal was so good.
Yeah.
And it's an hour-long thing.
Yeah, so...
And so everything after that just kind of like pales in comparison to Siege of Lothal. So maybe we're just kind of like spoiled by Siege of Lothal and maybe need to like...
And I think after that we're kind of expecting Vader to be a big presence in...
I think he will be later. He's just not
They're just not... They're doing the reverse of what Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is doing with Flash. They're like holding off Vader for like the first half or whatever, so... I don't know. Hopefully next week we'll have more shit. I'll settle for Tarkin. I'll settle for Tarkin.
Yeah, did we get a preview of this next episode?
We did. It's next week is a Sabine episode.
Okay.
About like Sabine meeting up with like one of her like old like
It's not a found footage episode.
No, it's like one of her old like bounty hunter buddies.
Okay.
So I'm guessing next week isn't gonna be a whole lot either. But
I feel like they're focusing more on the characters
Yeah,
because
which-
like we've had a solo Ezra and a solo Hera,
yeah, which I appreciate.
which I can get behind. I
Yeah.
totally get that.
And
we're getting a Sabine episode. I mean, Canon has a whole comic book series and a novel, so go read that. I mean,
eventually they're just gonna go through all the characters,
Yeah.
down their own solo episode, and then they're gonna like.
which I'm actually kind of interested to see a Zeb solo episode.
No, yeah, like I really want to see like a Zeb solo episode. Like
Yeah.
that'd be really cool.
I like what they're doing with the solo episodes.
Yeah.
But I at the same time I feel still spoiled by Siege of Lothal,
Yeah.
and I'm like
I feel like these. I feel like these
every
solo.
episode I'm like Ezra, Kanan, pull out your lightsabers, do something.
I feel like
I'm
these
just
solo
like-
episodes should be doing more to like build upon the overall plot.
Yeah.
Like this episode kind of did with the B-wing stuff.
Yeah.
But other than that, like last week's episode didn't really do anything.
I might have teased Ezra's fall to the dark side.
It may have. I don't know. We're not going through this again. We'll see you guys next week. Connor, say a sign-off phrase.
L-on-T.
Thank you, Connor. After you said this isn't about Doctor Who, this is Star
It's not
Wars.
about Doctor Who. Sorry, let me try again. Han shot first. Han shot first. Funny joke! Alright.